All right, boys and girls, today we're gonna draw a nutcracker. So I'm gonna teach you guys step by step how to create a very fancy nutcracker and you'll get to decorate it your own way and add lots of colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my sketchbook and I'm thinking I'm gonna use the back of where my landscape was. So here's my landscape that I did. And I actually attached it into my sketchbook with tape, and I'm gonna use the back of it to add my nutcracker. And what I did to it is I painted it. So I used my gold paint and some glitter paste and I added it to it, but you could leave it blank. It was pink before, so I added some paint to it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use another paper that we're gonna draw on, and then we'll glue it into our sketchbook on our page. So I'm gonna close it up for now. But if you wanna start by decorating your paper first, you can color it, you can paint it, you can add a pattern. Just wanted to make the background really cool and very festive. So that's why I painted mine, but I'll give you the option, whatever you wanna do to decorate it. And then I'm gonna use a blank piece of paper. So here's my white piece of paper. You can use printer paper or loose leaf paper, whatever you want, whatever paper you have. And I went ahead and I cut it to the same size as a page in my sketchbook. So you want to make sure it's the same size. So you just take a piece of paper and you trace around and you cut it the same size. And we're going to use this paper to draw our nutcracker. So we need to make it a little bit smaller and skinnier so we can fit a nutcracker on there. So the first thing I'm gonna do is hold it portrait style, so tall like a portrait. And then I'm gonna fold it in half so it's long and skinny. We call this hot dog style, just like that. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut right down that line. Now this means I have a chance to make 2 nutcrackers if I want to. You can always make one for yourself, give one away, or if you make a big mistake, you can start over again. Or you can use this paper for something else. You can make it into something. So now I'm going to use this skinny piece of paper and I'm going to make my nutcracker. So I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see everything I do. And then we're going to make our nutcracker. All right, so what I'm gonna do with my pencil is I'm gonna add some guidelines. Now you can do this by folding, but I find it easier just to draw it with your pencil. And the lighter the guidelines, the better. So the first line I'm gonna draw is right down the middle. And you know me, I like to draw a few lines till I get it about right. All right, then I'm gonna take my paper and I'm gonna divide it in half. So this time I might fold it just to find the exact half. So I'll fold it a little bit and then I'll draw my guideline in the middle. There we go. Now that it's divided in half both ways, I'm going to divide it in half even smaller. So now I can take this end and fold it a little bit till it reaches that first line. And then I can mark the middle between the bottom and that line. And then I do the same thing at the top. So I'm just dividing my paper into 8 rectangles. This is just gonna make it that much easier to draw and know where everything goes. All right, so there's my guidelines. This is gonna tell me where to put everything. And now I'm gonna draw. So it's up to you how you want to draw. You can start with pencil, which I highly recommend because you can erase that. But I think I'm going to do a Sharpie. That way you can see my lines from far away. Okay? And now we're going to start. So I'm going to draw this step by step with you and we'll take it from there. All right, so we're going to start with his belt buckle. So I'm gonna go to the second line from the top and I'm gonna make some rectangles. Okay, so the first one is I'm gonna make a small rectangle and it's gonna go past the line and past the middle of those lines. And then I'm going to draw a smaller one, just like that. And then I'm going to add the straps. So the straps are a little bit smaller. And of course, whatever I do on the right side, I copy on the left. We call this symmetry. So there we go. Now he has his belt buckle. Now we're going to draw his jacket. So I'm going to start with the bottom of the jacket. And I'm just going to draw 2 lines that go down. And I'm going to curve them a little bit just to give it a little bit of shape. So where the strap ends, I draw a curved line almost halfway down. Another curved line. And then I'm going to connect it with a skinny oval. Just like that. All right, now I'm going to do the top of his jacket. So same thing, I'm going to do some curved lines. This time I'm going to go almost all the way to the top. So curved line there, curved line there. Then I'm going to add a straight line side to side that doesn't quite reach the first line. And then add some little diagonal lines. Okay, so far he's got a nice little jacket on there. We're gonna add lots of details, so don't worry. Okay, next are legs. So I'm gonna start to add legs. So I'm gonna start with 2 lines side by side. We call these parallel because they run side by side and they never ever touch. So those are gonna be his thighs. And then I'm gonna add some boots. So I'm gonna draw a big U shape. So I'm gonna start a little bit above the bottom. Big U shape. And back down. So start at the bottom, big U shape, and back down. And now the front of his boots, I'm just gonna draw a big curved line, kind of like a rainbow. And then a smaller, slight curved line at the bottom. So there's the little feet. Okay, now we're gonna do his arms. So right where his little shoulder ends, I'm gonna add a long, skinny oval. I'll do the same on the other side, keep it symmetrical. Kind of see where that one ends. Okay. Now I'm just going to add details. So I'll add 2 parallel lines. Then I'm going to add a trapezoid. And a trapezoid. And a circle. All right, if it's not perfect, it's okay. All right. Okay. So now for the head. So I might attach his arms to his body by adding a couple lines. And now we're gonna draw his head. So let's see, let's draw with the side of the head first. So I'm gonna draw 2 curved lines, 1 and 2. And then I'm gonna give him a crown. He's royalty. So add a straight line and some diagonal lines near the top. And then I'm gonna add a zigzag. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now for the hair, I'm gonna add a curved line to the shoulder, curved line to the shoulder, and the top of his little hair, curved line there. Okay, so now we got the shape of our Nutcracker. All right, he's not perfect, but that's okay. All right, now we're gonna add his little mouth. So I'm gonna draw, starting near where this first line is, I'm gonna draw a curved line and point at the bottom. Okay, and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish off his mouth. I'm gonna add a line that goes side to side. And then I'm gonna go down a little bit and I'm gonna add another line, just like that. Now I'm gonna add 6 circles, 3 on each side. So 1, 2, and 3. And then I add 3 more on this side. And then I'm going to connect them with some lines. Now, if you want to make his beard a lot longer, you can. Okay. Now I'm going to focus on his little face. Oh, actually, got to do the teeth. So I'm going to add some lines down and then draw the bottom of his teeth with another line. And you can color in between to make it nice and dark. That's where you'll put the nut for the Nutcracker. All right, now I'm going to focus on the face. So now I'm going to add his beard. So I'm going to do a curved line over, or a wavy line over, and a curved line down. Wavy line over, curved line down. It's a little lopsided, but that's okay. Noticing that my line is very off, so let me fix that. Thank goodness I have an eraser. That's a little bit better. All right, so I'm gonna give him some rosy cheeks by adding a circle behind. Gonna add a rectangle for a nose. And then I'm gonna start to add other details like his eyebrows and his eyes. So I'm gonna use marker, I'm gonna use crayon, all kinds of things. So whatever my heart feels like coloring with, that's what I'm gonna use. I might even use a mixture of markers and crayons. All right, so here I go. So my Nutcracker is all colored in. I, of course, could add lots of shading and detail if I want to. But now I'm going to cut them out and add them to my sketchbook. So here I go. Now when it comes to cutting around hard shapes, I always move the paper, not the scissors. There's my Nutcracker. Last thing I have to do is attach him to my page. Oh my goodness, look how cool he's gonna look in that background. Very cool. So you can use glue stick or glue bottle, whatever you want, and you're gonna attach him into your sketchbook. So let's do that now. Twist off this part, add a few dots of glue. I like to go around the edges. Make sure I get enough glue there. There we go. Of course, put a few dots in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to flip them over and attach them into my sketchbook. Just like that. Move them over just a little bit. All right. I'll hold him down, but he's in there. What do you guys think? Pretty cool? All right, I'll see you next time.